The fight is over. Targeted individual psychic reading. The fight is over. Right. So bottom of the deck, I've got the last judgment in the reverse. Spirit of the primal fire. Okay. So it feels like this collective has recently done something. They've made a decision. They've chosen the right path. And that judgment, that heavy judgment, is now shifting to your attackers. We've got the moon card, ruler of the flux and reflux. Eight of Swords, Lord of Shortened Force, Princess of Cups in the reverse, Lover's card, Children of the Voice Divine. Okay, we've also got another Princess, Prince of Pentacles in the reverse position, Princess of the Echoing Hills, Wheel of Fortune, Lord of the Forces of Life. Right, so what this feels like is that you've made a choice, you've made a decision, you've fended something or someone off, and that's flipped the judgment onto them. Okay, karma is coming. You're not really, I feel like this is going to remain kind of unseen to you with the moon card. Okay, but that shortened force is coming back to them now. With having the two princesses in the reverse there, I feel like there's two female energies involved in this, because they're princesses and not queens or empresses. They're low ranking. Okay, they're fairly low ranking, and they're falling on either side of the Lover's card. So I feel like there's two feminine energies, two low-ranking feminine energies who have tried and attempted to interfere, not necessarily physically, but energetically in a divine connection. Well, that's done. That's toast. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. Be proud of yourself, little one, because the prosperity and abundance that you seek is now coming. You've managed to trigger enough of the, I'm going to use the word bots, but I mean like kind of non-player characters around you, to the point of frenzy. They don't know what to do now. This is why it seems like the attacks are coming thick and fast. But know that this phase is over. Okay, so we've got Seven of Swords in the reverse, Lord of Unstable Effort, Ten of Cups in the reverse position, Lord of Perfected Success. So it feels like this is what this has been about. They've been trying to throw you off. They've been trying to manipulate your energy. They've been putting thought processes in your head, energetic manipulation. Because remember that everything is energy. Okay, everything is energy. Yeah, just about that up. Five of Wands, Lord of Strife. Right, so you've got nothing to worry about. The path moving forwards is going to become clearer. There will be some challenges along the way. There will be some that come in to try and stop you, but you're heading towards your Sun card and you're going into Empress energy, right? The Blasted Tower in the reverse position, Queen of Swords, swords in the reverse position. So what this feels like is you've done enough to activate your Sun card. You're on your way to stepping into Empress mode. You've detonated the tower, knowingly or unknowingly, by making this choice, making this decision, maybe doing a return to sender, etc., etc. And it's taking this Queen of Swords in the reverse out. I feel like she's above and she's been controlling the princesses. Okay, so this is their leader, this is their pack leader, their coven leader, whatever you want to call it. And you're doing something, you've done something. Because what happens is when it's energetic attacks, and if they're using black magic, this dark energy comes in, it will affect you in your dreams. You might start seeing things whilst you're lying in bed. You might hear voices. And it's all been conjured up by these people. They've set their intention. They've manipulated the energy. Right, okay. This is interesting. This is for somebody very specific. They saw your path before you did. Okay, they saw your path before you did, and ever since then, that's when the targeting started. They saw the path of another. So how do I put this right? So they've tapped in and they've seen the path moving forwards of a chosen one. Okay, you are chosen as well, but they didn't know who you were, right? So they've seen your destiny and fate based on your partner. Okay, attempts were made to stop that and put blocks and infiltrate it. Okay, but it wasn't until recently that they were able to identify who you are, both in a physical sense and an astral sense, but more in a physical sense. And this is why it feels like things have been ramped up, because before, the energy manipulation, the black magic, was only targeted at your person. Okay. They've now shifted. They've shifted the attacks onto you. Okay, because they have seen the destiny that awaits you. Okay. So it's time to throw it back. You have done enough to do this, right? But it kind of feels a little bit like with that tower card there. I think it's time to detonate the tower on them. Okay. Let's start flinging it back. Right, let's end them for once and all. Source wants you to end this. End this. By ending this, kind of like stop putting your foot down, it will end them. Okay, because we've got 5 of Wands, Lord of Strife. These people have been causing you all sorts of nightmares, right? Both in the physical and the dream state and the astral. Right, so let's go to what's the tea. Can we have some clues, a few clues about this, please? Right, interesting. This came out for one of my subscribers the other day, and I feel like it was kind of intertwined in a kind of weird sense with somebody else. So moving, car drama, repo nightmares, always asking for a ride, too broke to fix it. Okay, continue. Love on the brain, lost in fancy, can't stop thinking of them, love that never left. Right, so I feel like clues to who this person are, they're moving, or they've recently moved, or they're saying they're going to move, and they're always moaning about their car. Love on the brain, lost in. I'm more drawn to the lost in fantasy. Okay, I think this person's a bit of a fantasist. I think they live in kind of cloud cuckoo land, to be honest with you. And if that's coming from me, Jesus. Fishing for compliments. Okay, so this is for somebody who likes to get the sympathy vote. Ignoring. You're ignoring them at the moment, left on red, avoiding messages, giving you the silent treatment. They've been using scarcity tactics. Okay, bad reputation. They're gonna get a bad reputation. Okay, and I feel it ties into that scarcity tactics. Whatever they've recently done, they've put something out, they've said something, and to them they've gone, oh, this is going to be a really clever idea. But everybody's seeing it's like, what the fuck, apathetic, you know. Moves in silence. Okay, I feel like this is you. I think that you have been moving in silence because this person has been creeping in and trying to get information about you. Okay. They think they're subtle, but it's not gonna work. No facts, all vibes, no receipts, talking nonsense, messy storyteller. They're starting to go around, starting with the kind of rumors and lies. Oh, poor me, this happened. Blah 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 blah. Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover, passion over loyalty, and then haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. I'm just going to clarify for that romantic love affair. I think this person might have dipped into some dark energy and they've gone a little bit right. Always partying, shots every weekend, no time for you, party first, love later. What this feels like is that this person, I think that they think they're on the light side and they're not. They're in the false light, right? And they've been seduced by dark energy. I don't think the romantic love affair has anything to do with you, but it wouldn't surprise me if something comes out later or somebody starts to kind of talking a lot about their bedroom antics and life and making out, because they don't have to drink, but they're making out that they're kind of, oh yeah, I've been invited to this, I've been invited to that. What's going to happen to them is they're going to be haunted. They're going to be haunted by what they've done to you or attempted to do to you. So there you go. If that resonated, type in haunted. Okay, if you want a personalised reading, priority same day guaranteed from 15 quid for psychic readings. Click on my stand store on my profile to find them. Good luck.